Anchovy Tony here again, and I just wanted to talk today a little bit about delivery and how you can smooth out your delivery operation if you're a pizzeria or any other restaurant for that matter. You may be like me where if it's a Friday and your driver calls in sick, either you or one of your managers or someone else has to then jump in and fill in. That was a lifestyle my wife and I were living for the first couple of years that we owned Pizza Harbor here. So that was not great because we had consistently an unpredictable schedule as far as when we were going to be able to offer delivery. Now for us, we wanted to make sure we always provided delivery. So we ended up either working ourselves, or my wife worked a lot of those during the week, and then on the weekends I would be delivering pizzas. And that's not really where I wanted to be. If I were here, I wanted to be in the kitchen. And so we started looking for solutions, and we ended up changing our point of sale. That has a built-in mechanism with Toast. Toast has a Toast delivery service. You might be using Toast, you might be familiar with that. The challenge with that is when you turn on Toast delivery services, you can either use their drivers or you can use your drivers. There's no in between. So that's not really what we wanted. We wanted to have an ability for a Monday where we don't have a driver in the store to still provide delivery. Right now it's Friday. It's a little bit earlier in the day. We don't have a driver here, but we have sent out 2 deliveries. And we ended up finding a better solution, something called First Delivery. This is just an app, First Delivery. You can look it up. But it's really nice because as orders come in for delivery, they'll show up here on this PO, on this iPad rather. And we have the discretion to dispatch one of our drivers. When our drivers are all on, there's an app that they actually have so they can see all the deliveries that are available for pickup. So if you have a trusted workforce where you want them to just pick up orders as they want to claim them, you can absolutely do that. You could even build a fleet model where you have 20 or 30 people around your store that can all see on the app deliveries as they come in, and they can at their own discretion choose to work and pick up those deliveries. So there's a variety of ways in which you can achieve smoothing that out. But I can tell you that since we've implemented this system where we can dispatch to our drivers if they're here, to DoorDash, to Uber, to Grubhub drivers as applicable, we've not had near the interruption. We've had almost no interruption to our delivery service. And in fact, I would say we've had no interruption. There's a little downside to dispatching to DoorDash or to Uber, where occasionally those drivers mess up and don't give the full order to our customer. Even though we can see on camera that they took the full order, occasionally that happens. Sometimes we leave stuff in the store too. I'm not saying that doesn't also happen. So there is some downside. I think that we've had one time in 6 months where it would appear a driver just never delivered the pizza and just kept it themselves. That's just part of doing business. That happens. We had to remake that order and deliver it to the customer, and I think they also got a refund on DoorDash. We're fine to do that if that as long as it's not a pattern, right? And it's happened one time. So at any rate, there are solutions out there. As a technologist, as a former CTO, that's something that I pay very close attention to, is how can we improve this operation with technology? And that's one of the ways in which we've done that. It's called First Delivery.